Okay, so what if you could have like a marine biologist, a top nutritionist, and a master chef all living right there in your pocket? Sounds crazy, right? Well, today we're diving into an app called FishWise, and it's a fascinating piece of tech that uses AI to do pretty much exactly that.
No, really, just think about that for a minute. You're out on a boat, maybe you're at the fish market, or you just see a picture online. And with a single tap, boom, you unlock this whole world of information. That's the promise, the core idea behind the app we're looking at today.
All right, so here's how we're going to break it down. First, we'll get to know this AI fishing buddy. Then we'll see how you go from a quick snap of a photo to a full species breakdown. After that, we're going to pop the hood, look at the tech and the digital tackle box, check out the business side of things, and finally, see why this is really more than just an app.
Okay, so let's start with the basics. You might think an app like this is only for, serious fishermen. But FishWise is actually designed for a way bigger audience. Really, it's for anyone who's even a little bit curious about what's going on in the water.
So here's the absolute core of what it does. FishWise nails three main things, and get this, it does it all from just one picture. First, its AI instantly tells you what kind of fish you're looking at. Second, it gives you the complete nutritional scoop. And third, it even gives you cooking advice, like how to best prepare it. It's the whole journey, right from what is that to what's for dinner.
So, you're probably wondering, how does this all actually work? It sounds kind of like magic. Let's walk through what you, the user, actually experience, because they've done a great job of making something super complex feel, well, super simple.
Honestly, the process could not be easier. You either snap a new picture or just grab one from your phone's gallery. The AI does its thing, analyzes it in just a few seconds, but here's the really clever part. The result is automatically saved right onto your device. Why does that matter? It means you can look it up later, even if you're out on the water with absolutely no signal. That's a game changer.
And from that one single photo, you get this absolute treasure trove of info. I mean, it starts with the basics, right? Common name, scientific name, where it lives, freshwater, saltwater, but then it goes deeper, giving you all the nutrition facts. Protein, omega-3s, vitamins, you name it. And just when you think that's it, the app puts on a chef's hat and starts suggesting cooking methods, recipes, and even gives you a guide on sustainability. It's so much more than just a name.
Right, so that's the clean, simple experience you see on your screen. But what's actually happening under the hood to make all that magic happen in just a couple of seconds? Let's pull back the curtain and take a peek at the technology that powers this whole thing.
And that's the whole philosophy here. The goal is to make it all feel completely effortless. The interface is clean, it's intuitive. The tech is designed to just fade into the background. They want you to focus on the fish, not on figuring out how to use the app.
But behind that simplicity, there's some pretty sophisticated tech at work. The app itself is built with something called Flutter, which is just a cool way of saying it works on both iPhones and Android phones from one codebase. It talks to its powerful AI brain up in the cloud using an API. And that amazing offline feature we keep talking about? Well, that's thanks to a little local database, SQLite, that keeps all your past discoveries saved right there on your phone.
And this split between online and offline, it's really the secret sauce of the app's design. Think of it like this. It needs the internet for the really heavy lifting, using that big cloud AI to identify a new fish, but as soon as that's done, it saves everything locally. So you can be completely off the grid and still browse your entire history, check out recipes, and look up nutrition facts for everything you've already identified.
Okay, so an app this complex, this detailed, it has to have a clear strategy, right? So who's it really for? And maybe more importantly, how does it make money and stay free for all of us to use?
This is what's so interesting. The target audience is way more diverse than you might think. Of course, you've got your anglers on the boat, but it's also for foodies and cooks exploring a fish market. It's for students and teachers in a classroom. It's even for professional researchers out in the field who need a fast, reliable way to identify something. It really connects the dots between a hobby, education, and even real science.
So, about that, how does it stay free question? The answer is pretty simple. Google Ads. But, and this is a big but, they've clearly thought a lot about not annoying you. The ads are placed very strategically. They call it smart timing, so they don't interrupt what you're doing. They've even built in a failsafe, so if for some reason an ad doesn't load, the app doesn't crash or freeze. It just keeps going. That's good design.
All right, so we've seen how you use it, the tech that makes it work, and the business model behind it. But the story of FishWise is actually bigger than all of that. This tool has this incredible potential for education and making information accessible to everyone, everywhere.
And get this is just wow. The app supports over 100 languages. And we're not talking about a clunky Google Translate job here. It has proper script support for languages like Mandarin, Bengali, and Swahili. It uses culturally relevant names and recipes. This is what true global accessibility looks like, and frankly, it's incredible.
And this is really the key takeaway. FishWise stops being just a simple tool and becomes a powerful educational platform. It's not just identifying, it's teaching. By bringing together a huge marine biology database with info on nutrition and, importantly, sustainable fishing practices, it's actively promoting conservation. It's helping us build a deeper connection to the planet's oceans.
You know, the creators of the app summed it up perfectly themselves. This isn't just tech for the sake of tech. It's a really sophisticated blend of AI, mobile technology, and educational content, all designed to put this powerful knowledge right in the palm of your hand.
And that really leaves you with a huge, fascinating question, doesn't it? FishWise is unlocking the world of fish. But what's next? Just imagine. What other hidden worlds are sitting right under our noses? The insects in our gardens, the types of trees in our parks, maybe even the constellations in the night sky. What else could this kind of smart, accessible AI help us all explore, and more importantly, finally understand?